Welcome, Taurus, to your weekly love reading for December 4th to the 10th of 2017. So I already shuffled the cards, and I'm going to do it here a little bit on camera for you. Messages for Taurus and love for December 4th to the 10th of 2017. You can check out your December 2017 monthly love reading that is up. Alright, messages for Taurus and love for December 4th to the 10th. So we have the Eight of Cups. So many of you are moving away from a situation that is not fulfilling emotionally. For some of you out there, literally for good or just for the time being for some of you right there. So kind of a sad, somber moment. Then we have the Magician. So some of you could be seeking a new opportunity, a new beginning. This is like walking right into a fresh start, if you can kind of look at that. So kind of clearing out the old weight. This is almost like the Fool, reminds me of it. So some of you could be dealing with an Aries as well. This is the card, the Magician there. Focusing more on yourself as well. You do have the Seven of Pentacles, so you are, contemplating, thinking about certain things, thinking about a move which you actually want to do, maybe financially or in your relationship right now. Thinking about how many things that you have done, which you've put into the relationship, and usually why things are not working out in the way that you want them to. All right, the recent past, maybe last week, throughout the weekend, the Sun is in reverse, so you could have been dealing with a Leo who has been not happy with you, vice versa, but sad, feeling a bit down, depressed, or alone for some of you out there. You do have the Seven of Wands in reverse at the top, so there is some energy where some of you are kind of giving up. You just feel like things are not moving in the right direction energetically with another person. You may feel like there's too many things that you have to do, maybe too many people that's at you right now. So this is kind of just letting things go. The Four of Wands is in reverse, and some of you could be dealing with some issues around the home. Maybe arguments with your spouse, your husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, issues with paying the rent, bills, things like that are going on. And there could be like a separation or divorce that is pending for some of you out there. Now, your energy and emotions is the Ace of Cups in reverse. So there are some tears. Some of you are potentially like withdrawing, maybe crying because something's not working out. You're disappointed or emotionally drained and closed off when you're dealing with somebody else. It could be a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer for some of you out there. It just depends here. What your partner may be up to. Well, not your partner. How your partner may be seeing you, or how others may be seeing you. The King of Pentacles in the upright position. So they see that you are trying to work out things, maybe financially right now. You're confident, even though they sense that you are worried about something, going through things. But this is like usually going back and forth to work you may be focused on, another Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, and that's on your mind, I feel. So this is usually a very reassuring person to be around, someone that is stable and able to help out someone else and give advice maybe within your love relationship. So that's good to see. Now, the energy of what your partner may be going through. Now, your partner, if you're dealing with somebody, you could be dealing with another Taurus, but they are not wanting to commit. You're dealing with somebody that's potentially going through a divorce or separation, and they could have turned you away, and that's what's leading to these tears for some of you. It's like, I don't want it right now. It's like or at all for some of you out there. So this is something that there's some conflict that's definitely going on. Someone is not wanting to be bound or stick to something that you may want to stick to. All right. Then we have the outcome is the Chariot. So this is forward momentum, moving maybe forward away from something that is not working. So some of you may literally be getting like on a bus, getting in your car, taking a flight somewhere to get away from this particular situation, or maybe an early trip if you do celebrate the holidays before Christmas or something like that, or maybe with a romantic partner. Even though you may go through these squabbles, there could be some energy where there's someone either new there or someone that you are currently dealing with, your romantic partner, and you could be kind of getting away from things and kind of settling your differences. For some of you, could be dealing with the Cancer as well, but this is control and power. All right, let's see why the Eight of Cups is here for you, Taurus. Why is the Eight of Cups here for Taurus? The Knight of Swords is here, so the Aquarius, Libra, Gemini that you could have been dealing with, but this is usually, say this is your energy, or someone that you have been arguing with right now. They could have said some harsh words to you and vice versa, and you're potentially like trying to avoid that conflict, trying to get away from that energy. And it's like, I'm tired of hearing the same things, you know, over and over. Maybe you're being disappointed, or you're communicating certain things and you're just not getting a response back from that person this week. So you're moving away from it. You're like, you want something else that's new, that's fresh, that's stable, that's something that's going to help you out. But this is not really solving any problems, especially if you're trying to move things quickly and it's not really happening for some of you out there. Or the fact that someone is coming in and try to move you, and you're trying to take your time with, you know, stability, make sure that things are stable, and someone is moving too quickly. So there could be some issues like that with communication. It's very tense for some. But let's clarify the Sun in reverse for you. Clarify the Sun in reverse for Taurus. So you could have been dealing with the Leo for some of you out there, but this is usually just trying to gain that self-control, that power to handle whatever that you may be handling. Clarify the Sun in reverse for Taurus. And many of you are definitely healing. The fear of letting go, the fear of something coming to an end. And these are questions or thoughts that you may be having that's on your mind that could be hurting you. Anything that you're thinking about that's been disappointing, it's still on your mind, or you're talking about in the recent past. There could be some arguments, literally. So some of you are definitely healing. Let's see why the Seven of Wands is in reverse for you, Taurus. Clarify the Seven of Wands reverse for Taurus. So the Ace of Pentacles is here. So for many of you, you are focusing on that. Sometimes if you feel like this is only you doing it, you're the only person that's putting out the effort and your partner's not doing it, that's where you can feel overwhelmed. Trying to figure out, you know, how many options or opportunities will I get to, you know, pull this money in? How can I be creative enough to continuously pull this money in? So you may have many different talents or options when it comes to this to kind of get something in love off the ground. So let's see, let's clarify that one more time for you. Clarify the Seven of Wands reverse for Taurus for this week. Then you have the King of Swords, so Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and sometimes you may be feeling overwhelmed that you have to take this approach. You have to almost be detached, and you're wanting to connect with somebody in the way that you want, but this is something that you may not like. This is not your energy. Having to, you know, be cold in that way towards somebody if they are overwhelming you, or if you feel like that attention or that affection is not coming back your way. This is the no-nonsense approach that you are having to take. Some of you could be dealing with legal matters, anything like that that's going on, work matters as well. That could just be stressing you out in your love relationship, some of you out there. But that's seeking the truth and not allowing anyone to manipulate you, I feel. Let's clarify the Ace of Cups reverse for you, Taurus. December 4th to the 12th. September 4th to the 10th. Clarify the Ace of Cups reverse for Taurus. So the Six of Pentacles is here. So some of you are potentially maybe desiring to give someone something. You're wanting to give and it's not coming back to you, so it's or you're not able to do it, so it's disappointing you for some of you out there. And the fact that maybe you feel like someone is kind of taking from you and kind of going about their business. You feel like you are being drained. That's how I almost kind of see it's like a fountain in a way. Taking something that's not yours, that's not theirs in a way for some of you out there. Let's clarify that again. Clarify the Ace of Cups reverse for Taurus. Yes, and there are the text messages and things like, there could be like you asking someone else for assistance, or someone else is asking you for assistance, and you constantly do it, but there's disappointment. Like there's some kind of codependent thing that's going on there. For some of you, it seems like some kind of disappointment, but text messages maybe this week that you're not liking too much. You're not able to see through someone's intentions, whether they're sincere or not, or they just want money from you. Clarify the Hierophant reverse for Taurus, your partner, if you're dealing with somebody. Clarify the Hierophant reverse. Stress, worries, okay. Clarify the Hierophant reverse for Taurus. And then the Three of Cups. So you're either telling your partner that you don't want to commit right now because you want to interact with others, or you just want to be single right now. Your partner could be telling you this as well. Let's just be friends. Let's just keep it cordial. You know, nothing intimate right now. I'm going through a divorce, something like that. Separation is called for. So you or your partner may be just wanting to party right now and not really get too close. That could be some of the energy there. All right. And let's see, let's clarify the Chariot one time for you, Taurus. Clarify the Chariot for Taurus. Clarify the Chariot for Taurus. Okay. So we do have the Queen of Cups in the upright position. So it seems to me, for some of you, this is usually using your intuition to understand the deeper meaning behind your situation, whether someone is being sincere or you're having to move on from something or someone, I feel. And through this energy, the Queen of Cups is a transformative energy that can help you out spiritually when you're needing that guidance. So dreams could be very crystal clear to you. You have to kind of, you know, advice when you receive a dream, okay, and you wake up from it, so that you don't forget it, because you may forget it right away. You know, close your eyes again and try to meditate, so that it may take about, you know, like 3 minutes, 4 minutes, but take time to meditate so it can become clear to you again. If you get right up and try to remember it while you're walking around thinking, it's going to fade away. So that's some advice. So make sure that because you could get some information about whoever you may be dealing with. But this as well, it's also, if you feel like something is not working out and you feel that this is a soulmate connection with another person, the Chariot and the Queen of Cups is telling you that there is forward momentum in the future, but maybe not at this time. So you still have to charge forward to get away from what's not working for you. Okay, this reading is longer than I expected, but I have to get out the messages. So let me see. Messages for Taurus and love for December 4th to the 10th of 2017. Messages for Taurus for December 4th to the 10th of 2017. So we have chemistry, and it says there's a strong magnetic attraction here. So this is definitely, if you are dealing with someone who is already spoken for, but that attraction is still there, you can't act on it. So be mindful of that with you and that connection. Okay, let me see messages for Taurus for December 4th to the 10th of 2017. We have heart-to-heart conversation. It says honestly discuss your feelings with each other, and I feel like that's definitely the case with the Eight of Wands being here, stating how you feel, you know, addressing those things so your partner can understand, and then you move on. You know, you pull back and not continue to give off this energy of draining yourself emotionally and financially. Just depends if you're trying to impress somebody. If they deserve it, you know, you'll feel it, you'll understand that, but you don't need to do that otherwise. All right, so those are your messages for the week. I do hope that they helped you out. If you would like a private or personal reading, you can go to the website psychicloveheals.com to schedule something for you. All right, so have a good one.